Hey everyone, it's Cindy. I am back today with Rosie's Walk. I don't even really know where I am right now with this project. I just picked it up, sat down, turned on the the camera. So let me catch you up on what I've done like while I wasn't on camera. So I've chosen the signatures. I have added some of my dyed papers to this. I have added some really lovely pictures from other books with foxes and other wildlife. Some flower cards and stuff. So I think where I'm at really is making the pages kind of more useful as writing pages, probably, like for some of the pages that I won't want certain aspects of, like this, you know, I want to keep the fox but I don't want all this writing. I'll probably be working on that a bit. I don't know how exciting that is for a video, but here's kind of a little look into what's a few pages that are in here. Some bird books and some just different kinds of stuff. I also got the ephemera stitched around that I had cut out from the book, and I have made a little bit more as well. So here are some things that I made from items that are not from the original book, but I thought went really nicely with the overall theme of the book. Little landscapes, some more pictures of hens and some pigs, and this little bit here. And then this is what the book plate's going to be. So we could do the book plate today. That might be fun. Stitched around these. Got the library. We did that together. Got some more stuff stitched around. Yeah, so looks like we've got lots of pockets. These are just some scrap papers and stuff, and I've got the spine and the template made for the journal. So that's the ephemera we have thus far. So maybe what I will work on is the book plate for the front of the journal. I thought I just heard a little person come down here, but I might be hallucinating. Okay. Yeah, right about there is where I want to put this. So I think I'll start by... Hello. That's okay.
You just paused it?
No, I didn't pause it.
Oh my, I got this horrible scratch on my leg.
You got a scratch? How'd that happen?
I don't know what it is, but you might want to look at it.
I might want to look at it. How serious are we talking here? Oh, that's just a little scratch. What happened?
I don't know what scratched me.
Okay, well, I think it'll be okay. I don't think it needs a band-aid or anything. Okay, so now we're going to glue this down first. Just going to smush the glue around the edges with my finger a bit so it doesn't ooze out. There we go. Ooh-wee. Butterfingers this morning. Okay. Let me just put that down, grab a baby wipe. Okay. There we go. We'll get rid of this excess glue on my desk here. All right. Is that glue? That's something old. This poor desk. It's one of my projects I want to do is to kind of revamp my setup here a little bit, and so we're slowly doing that because it's part of a project that involves a few different rooms in our home, because we got rid of our couch in our living room because it has survived as long as it wants to the life of toddlers, right? Like you have all this, you know, burner furniture when you have small kids, like, you know that its life will be short, and that, you know, that's the way it is. But we actually bought like a very nice sectional, like leather sectional, like a while ago. I thought, oh, leather, it'll be easy to wipe off. And we got it from a place that was like really nice, that they reused leather, so it wasn't being, you know, actively taken from an animal that didn't need to be. It was a reuse kind of thing from industry leather. So we had it for a few years, and then this week it's just kind of like, okay, this couch has had it. Its bones are tired. It can't do the job anymore. The kids have killed this couch. So we then decided to bring the couch that's in my library, which is just an IKEA Ektorp, but like they're very comfortable couches. And we thought it's probably 15 years old, but it's still in great condition, because it was it's been in the library, and the kids don't spend a great deal of time in there like jumping on things. So oh, these are my new little blending stumps. I should show these to you. I just got these from, they're like little brushes. I just got these from our local scrapbook store, and I thought they'd be really good for ink blending in small little areas. They come in 3 sizes. They're really cute. So yeah, anyways, back to the story. So last night we took the old couch outside and brought the Ektorp downstairs into the living room, and now it's the Ektorp's turn to take on the kids, and hopefully it lives a little while there, because I just don't want to buy another couch right now while they're little. Sorry, I had to dig into my tool bin here to find my pokey tool. I definitely have way too many tools in my quick use bin right now. I need to hoe that out again. All right, so we've glued down, and now what I want to do is just kind of like mark where I want to poke my holes here. So I come in from the corner, and I just kind of make a hole, and I just kind of follow it down here, about there. Yeah, so now I have to take, I have two couches in my studio here. So now one of those couches is going to go upstairs to replace the one in the nook in the library that we've now put in the living room, because it's a couch that we don't want to have ruined. And so it's going to go upstairs, and then I can like have a bunch of space to be able to play with, to move around my setup here. And then what I also want to do is, from the upstairs, we have a bedroom that we use as an office, but I think we want to turn it into a children's bedroom. And so I want to bring my computer and set it up down in the basement here in my studio where I do all my work, so that like when I'm doing videos, I'm not going to have to truck all the way up to the top level of the house to upload and edit and do all that. I can do it all on one floor, and then I will gradually kind of empty that room out and make it into a bedroom. Probably for my daughter, because my son has taken over her room, and she's getting a little older, and we've had weird sleeping arrangements, because with little kids, it's, you know, you have to sort of work around what they need, and that's what we do. I'm just going to put some bronze eyelets in here. Just kind of mush it down with the back of the piercing tool. This is the part where I really start to like the journal. It starts to take on new life. I actually decided that I would mat the picture on some black like presentation folder, so that's what I did yesterday. I put it on there. I'm not sure if you noticed it, but it's just under there. It's just subtle, but it just kind of gives it a bit of a frame or a shadow. I just had to pause for a moment to deal with little kid problems here. Okay, where was I? Putting this brad in here. So yeah, so we are doing a bit of home renovation and stuff. Never a fun task, but a necessary one. And then I also was going through all of my the kids' clothes from when they were little. I had a really hard time like just getting rid of that stuff, and I still sort of do. I had thought like, so I would say live a little bit vicariously through my children's clothes. I like to dress them like in fun, really fun stuff, handmade, vintage, that sort of thing. So I had this idea that like I would start a little business, like reselling vintage kids clothes and stuff, but I honestly am just like, and I know I could do it and it would be a lot of fun, and maybe one day, I don't know, but I just sort of decided like I have enough on my plate, you know, and I have this habit of like never understanding when it's enough. And I need to improve on that. So I was like, yes, I know I can do this. It's not a matter of having to prove that. I know I could do this if I wanted to, but like, do I need another thing? Do I? I don't think so. Okay, so I have these plates. I really like that one. I think that's going to be the one. This I think is a little big for this. It would sort of just fit. Yeah, I like the smaller plate on this book, and also it matches better to the color of the brads. Yeah, that's so cute. I like that. Okay. All right, so let's poke holes for that too. Okay. Yeah, so now I am going to be, I've already donated a ton of clothes to the women's shelter, and next I'm going to take some stuff to Once Upon a Child, where it's nice, you can like donate clothes there and you can get, you know, a certain amount back in credit for new clothes for your kids, like for, you know, doing that whole, your kids grew out of their clothes, donate them, get, you know, other clothes. And I'm a huge believer in that because I don't like to buy new. I don't like to support fast fashion and all that. There's obviously some exceptions where I'm buying handmade, designer, you know, whatever, like every now and then. Mostly I buy like handmade kind of indie brand stuff, which isn't fast fashion at all. It's usually like hand knit garments or hand sewn garments, or, you know, sewn garments, not necessarily by hand, but stitched on a machine. But locally made kind of thing. So some of that stuff I'm going to take to Once Upon a Child. I've definitely already like fully, I would say, donated entire wardrobes to several of my friends who have had children that are younger than mine. But I think now that like we're at this stage that I don't have anyone in my life right now that could use more clothes from kids, so we just want to get them out of here because they've been in my cold room for a while now in boxes, and I don't want them in there. I want to reuse that space. I have to go through all of my canning that's in there and reorganize it, and I want to dismantle the shelving that I have in there. Okay, yay, yeah, that's cute. That's super cute. Yeah, so I'm going to dismantle the shelving I have in there and start to use it for something else. I need to find a good paper to put in there. I think some of this green would look really cute. Still too wide. Perfect. And then, all right, we gotta get rid of that much. I like these to fit as perfectly as possible that they nuzzle right in. Perfect. Okay. Then I just kind of give a press down here. Not a hard one, but just sort of like, you know, makes the label stay in place. There we go. So yay, I like that cover. That's so cute. Okay. What's next? What's next? I have to find the end papers for in here still. I haven't done that, but I won't make you sit with me on that hapless search. So let me take a look at the first signature. I'll do a little bit with it maybe. And, okay, so this is fine. Okay, so this will be the first page that I want to do something with, because I just want to cover that up. And I think I know what I want to do.
Oh, how do I look?
You look wonderful.
Thank you.
Okay. So grab a couple pieces of dyed green paper. How long is that? About there. Then what I want to do is just tear. I need my glue. Yeah, so today we are going to do some clothing donation. We had a big storm yesterday, so hopefully it's a little cooler outside today. Maybe go to a playground, go for a little walk. Donate all those clothes. And then I have to work on, whoops, the couch moving situation again later. I got loads of fabric mordanted yesterday, and oh, my husband has been a dream because he did a bunch of the work for me outside, doing like all the rubbing the mordant into the cloth and hanging it on the line to dry and all that stuff in the like very hot weather. But he's a hot weather kind of guy. He has a lot more melanin in his skin than I do in mine, so he takes mercy on me. He takes pity on me, I should say. I think I'll just put that one up there. We also went through toys yesterday, things to get rid of, having that conversation with the kiddos. What are we not using anymore? Another super not fun conversation, but necessary. My daughter goes back to swimming lessons tomorrow, so that'll be fun. She's really enjoying it. And I am too. It's actually nice because I get to sit and watch her, and I get to chat with other parents too, which is kind of fun. I don't get to do a lot of that. Some really nice people that I've met so far. I think I got one of the other parents convinced to sign her daughter up to Sparks with my daughter, so that will be nice. I need a flat edge, I think, for this. How would that look though? Maybe I'll just do a gentle like little tear. I think it's really important to learn a lot of different ways to make these kind of undesirable pages nice. You know, like by painting them or collaging on them, you know, turning them into writing space and useful space. I also think though that you don't have to do that for like every page in a journal, because I do anticipate that like the person who buys this journal will want to customize it themselves more, but I do try like to do the majority of the pages to make them kind of feel like they're quote unquote finished. Just because I think a lot of writers buy my journals, as well as people who do art, but like I think writers specifically buy my journals. Okay, yeah, I'm happy with that page. I think that looks very cute. And I'm going to leave this white. I like it white in the center there. I may just go around it with a bit of ink. Maybe some green would be nice. Go this center here and get this little bit here that's yeah. Then I added some digitals to my shop yesterday. I'm going to have some more coming soon actually too. I'm working right now on them. I added the digitals that I added to my shop yesterday. I'm calling them Dietrich's Life Logs. So it's a bunch of handwritten pages from a man who was documenting like all of his purchases that he was making, and it's really fascinating. Like I think they'd be really good like collage paper. So yeah, I just added them. You'll see, you probably have already seen the video where if you watched it, that I go through this big $2 box of like random stuff that I got in a forgotten kind of estate auction. So I've added those digitals because I really like them and I think they're a lot of fun. So okay, so now for this page I'm going to add ephemera. I'm thinking of adding maybe this, but then it's going to overhang a bit, so I'm going to add a piece of lace to the back, I think, so it'll stick out of the journal. But I think this would be nice because it'll be in the first signature and it will kind of be like an intro to the book. So let's prep that. All right, let's get some green lace, I think, for this side. I have to refill this bottle. I actually need to maybe go and check Michael's if I need more 3-in-1. Maybe I don't though. I think I have a bottle left. I went into Michael's the other day. I was looking for something specific but then decided against getting it. But I noticed that they have started to again carry like the inks from Tim Holtz. I don't buy them at Michael's. I buy them at my local scrapbook and paper art store because I'd rather support them. But yeah, they're starting to, I guess, carry some more stuff, and I thought they were getting rid of like all of their packs of scrapbook paper here because they cleared them out entirely, but now it looks like they are finally like restocking all that kind of stuff. So I'm noticing a bit of that. I mean, I don't think they're carrying as much of it, and I definitely, the prices have gone up from what they were a little bit, but that's understandable in this market. So yeah, it's nice to have that kind of thing in a pinch. Like I do like to first shop like kind of more small scale local, but I do also support like the large, you know, the Michaels, because I think, you know, if we want stores like that, which is for some people the only stores they even have access to, they don't have anything in their area that's like a smaller, you know, store. Like you want those kind of things to be accessible, right? So you have to, whoopsies, support them. That was not dry yet. Let's just pick that back up, lay it back down, Give it a moment. Just give it a moment. Okay. Now the inside page is fine. It's just the outside where we needed something. Now, flip this over and I want to put something else up here. And I think again, I'm going to use a piece of ephemera. Where are all my little pockety bits here from the book? Right here. Thinking one of these would be good, hopefully. Maybe that one. Yeah. Yeah, I like that there. All right, so that's that page. I'm not going to put ephemera in this yet, like into the pockets. I just want to get the pages kind of prepped for that so that they're good to go. Okay, so there we go, and that's created like a fun page tab. You see the lace on the back, and we've got this hanging out the side. And in the book itself, it probably will only just kind of come out because I did trim my pages down so that they would fit really well. Okay, so that is probably good for me for now. The next stage that I'm going to go through is just literally what you just saw me do, which is to go through here and sort out what I want to do to the pages. And then we'll begin putting ephemera into the book. I have to select the end papers, and yeah, so that's where we are for now. So I'll see you next time for the next step of Rosie's walk here. Thank you for hanging out with me while we made this cute little cover, and we'll talk again soon. Have a great day. Bye for now.